Okay, guys. We are just going to kind of briefly touch on distributive property. This is something that we have talked about in the past. It is probably something that you've seen in the past, but if you haven't, then congratulations. This is a big day for you. And I can tell that we're all very excited. Okay, so this is pre-algebra. And A1. Okay, so distributive property. Okay, recall the distributive property states that A times the factor B plus C, or times the sum of B plus C, would come out to equal what? How are we going to work this distributive property? Anybody know? Anybody take a guess? Nobody has an idea? We're all just brain dead vegetables?
Yes.
Okay, zucchini, broccoli. What's that? Zucchini. Zucchini is a good veggie. Okay. When you're doing distributive property, you have A times the sum of these two terms. So you must multiply A to the B and to the C. Okay? So when you're doing distributive property, you have that term out in front of the parentheses. Okay? Distribute means you're going to give the A to the first term and you're going to give the A to the second term. Okay? So you're going to do that via multiplication. So we're going to have AB. That was a terrible B. AB plus AC. So that's what happens when we multiply the A times the B and then the A times the C. What did we do with the sign right here? How do I know that it's a plus? Yeah, because there's a plus right here, and I'm only working with positive numbers right now, right? Okay, so if we look at this second part, A times the difference of B and C. Okay, so we've got A times B, which is going to be the same thing, AB, but now we've got minus AC. Okay, we get the minus because we multiplied a positive A times a negative C. Okay, so something to keep in mind. If you want to write this over on the side, or if you want to just make a note of it, okay, you're going to keep the signs with the, not variable, with the term that comes after. Okay, so if this C right here has a subtraction sign in front of it, that C is negative. We're going to keep that sign with the C. Okay, this B doesn't have anything out in front of it. In math, we just understand that if it doesn't have a positive or negative sign out in front of it, we know it's what? Positive. Okay, that is key for you to remember. Algebra still struggles with that. Okay, so try and burn that into your memory. Let's look at number one. Okay, we've got 4 times the sum of x plus 9. Okay, so we're going to distribute. I'm going to take 4 and multiply it to the first term and to the second term. Okay, when I take 4 and multiply it to x, what do I get? For x, I'm going to do a plus because it's positive. 4 times 9 is 36. And that's it. Okay, we'll do one more. 2. 7 times k minus 3. So we've got 7 times the difference of k and 3. It's going to give us 7 times k, which is 7k, minus 21. Okay, please do 3 and 4 on your own. I will give you 30 seconds. Now it's 25. Australia, what'd you get for number 3?
I don't know. I got -3 and then I don't know.
Okay, you have what right here?
-3.
And you have what right here?
And, it's a -2. Oh, I just don't like that.
You meant -8.
I mean, yeah. I meant like it's a negative.
We on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a perfect example of keep the sign with the term that comes right after it. Okay. You've got a -3. You've got an 8 right here, but it's being subtracted. Keep that sign with the 8. Okay. So it's a -3 times a -8, which gives us a positive 24. We all comfortable with that? Okay. It's just something you're really going to have to pay attention to. You're going to mess up on it. You are going to see this on the state test 100%. Okay. And you know what? The frustrating thing is about the state test is this won't be what it's asking you. Okay. The question will be asking you for something different, but you're going to have to be able to do this correctly to be able to get the right answer. Okay. Really focus on that part. Jack, did you get number 4? Can you walk me through it? Uh-huh. Plus 4. So I think what you ended up doing is taking that 10x and then multiplied it by that 4 or by that 2. Okay. So you've got the -2. Okay. You've got the -2 right here. Multiply them together. That gives you a +4. So you should have -10x plus 4. Okay. Not too terribly complicated, but there's some stuff we need to pay attention to. Okay. Now just some more practice. Let's see how much we got of this. 12, 15. Let's do... How many out of 15 do we need to practice on?
11.
We will do 8. Did we just get sad about 8? Okay, we'll do 10. Okay, so we're going to do number 1, number 3. Okay. 7, 9. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Okay.
That was the point.
There's no need to shout. That was the point.
That was the point. I don't know if you use this, but
Math is stupid.
I said point.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
You should make it more fun.
I did not invent math, so there's nothing I can really do about it.
You can like make the class fun.
How should I make my class more fun?
Make it not more.
How would Miss Clark do it?
See, I never really went to Miss Clark's class.
No, like she was gone.
You go to her class more now than you do
When
than
I
you
was
did
in
last year.
second grade, yeah.
Because this is new.
Actually, no. What happened was I broke my knee during the same time we were going back to school. So, and all my doctor's appointments were at the end of the day, and I just started before. So.
Nice. Then you should really make sure you practice these, since you missed so much math.
Yeah.
This prompts me to really for the perfect opportunity to remind you about the new food policy for the semester. I already said it last week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
When did I eat it? I did not eat that Corolla in it. I waited till I got out of the class.
That's not just for Blaze, but Blaze reminded me that I should say something. And since I haven't been here for a while, I'll give anybody that's eating a break today. But
The one time I don't have food, I was drinking.
I'm sorry that my consideration didn't fall on the right day for you, Estrella.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not even a student. Wait, Mr. Did you have any food?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah. I got some carrots
Nice to get.
and some water
That sounds.
and some white carrots. That's what was in my fridge. Well, not just carrots. Yeah. We have carrots. We have carrot juice. We have carrot cake.
Carrot juice? That sounds.
Wow.
We're not done yet.
Judging me super hard. Other juice? What are you talking about? They have other juices? Orange juice. Carrot juice is orange.
No, not like that. Like, it's fruit.
Okay, I'm going to start working through these. How many of us? Raise your hand if you've gotten to number 7. To number 9. 10. 12. 13. Cool, I'll put them all up here.
What?
Are you sure that's not your student? I think you should too, but I'm just wanting to get in. It's cold here. Simplify. Eat expression.
Okay, guys, you can look up as soon as you're ready, okay, to check yourself. For number 15, just make sure that you simplify those fractions if you can and where you can. Leave it as an improper fraction. Don't change it to a decimal or a mixed fraction, okay? That's all I have for notes today. I wanted to make it short and kind of take it easy on you a little bit. So what I need you to do is flip your paper over, okay? And you're going to solve a riddle. Nah. Why didn't the quarter roll down the hill with the nickel?
He's dead. Was it had a dime?
Did you check my keypad?
Huh?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't remember.
That's not the answer.
Does it have something to do with dime?
Okay. Do what?
Does it have anything to do
If I
with
was to
dime?
ask Siri, you think she would give me an answer?
Probably. Yeah. But
I'll stop thinking.
that's true. Okay. So when you're working through set 1, set 2, and set 3, use your notes from 2.1 and 2.2 as well as today's notes, and they will help you get through it. It's just combining like terms and distributing, okay? And then simplify.
What did you feel like you were at home?
Gave y'all work? I gave y'all barely anything. You've had them for 2 weeks though, and only 4 of them were even due. Yeah, those first 4 were the only ones that have been due so far.
I didn't even
Do it. Get organized. Sure.
Wait, listen.
Go for red.
You saw all these?
Go red.
Yes.
I saw president.
Listen, Mr. Bennett. Mr. Bennett.
I don't think he did video. I think it's
Mr. Bennett. Cookie's praying for you. Mr. Bennett. Is it these two?
Yeah, that's fine.
exactly how it's done.
For notes, 2.1 and 2.2.
Are these things? I
Red.
didn't know these.
PET something. How are you gonna try and start a petition to go against me, and then you ask me to spell a petition?
Hey Siri.
PETITION. PETITION.
I wrote it down right here. In the front of it.
Hey Siri. Why did it have more roll down the hill?
Oh my god. Oh, she's actually asking.
How long is it? Forever. Sometimes I'll do it.
Forever. Forever.
How many votes do we need? All of them?
No, for a year.
To ban IXL.
For a year.
For two. We have like 8 votes.
I know.
Will you erase the L plus Kintrell also, please?
No. I don't know who that is.
Never heard of her.
No.
Okay.
How many votes do we need again?
How many 8th graders do we have?
A lot.
Oh my, every single one? I mean, everybody has a starting board.
So here's what I'll say. Let me see how many 8th graders we have.
No.
100 votes. Which that's a lot.
No, I'm just listening here. 50. 50 votes. That's what we did last year. That's what we did last year.
So we have basically 140 students. So I'd say you need to get at least pretty close to 50%
How about 49?
before I could be willing to consider it.
How about
About 140 students, a little less than. So you basically need to get 65. Yeah.
65? Hey, that's because on math.
Now, what 65 will do you is then I will then listen to arguments for and against.
Okay, I excel that.
I mean, petitions are written all the time. That doesn't mean the person that the petition was written against is just like, well, all right. That's not really how. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
How about we get a contract? From court.
From court.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, next he doesn't want to give her answer. Next step, do Mr. Bennett. I don't want to see Mr. Bennett. Sue him for all he worked for.
I can't